Okay, welcome back, everybody. This week, this is Mike Green with Keller Williams, Brazos Valley, and we've been doing our highlights on subdivisions. Last week, we highlighted Rudder Point out in North Bryan. We're going the opposite direction today. We're going to Southern College Station and Southern Pointe. And we have the president of the Bill Mather with us today. He is the brains on this operation. He's been on it since 2007. And there's finally some homes out there that you can go see. So I thought this would be a good time to kind of get with him and see what his vision was and see where they are in their development. So, Bill, how you doing today?
Doing good. I'm actually out on site, driving around looking at things. So it's a good time to talk.
You're always working, man.
Yep.
Hey, why don't you tell us a little bit about your vision, how you came up with this whole idea? Who looks at a speedway and sees a master plan community? My mind doesn't work with that. Apparently yours does. So why don't you give us a little bit about the history?
Well, actually, the first time I ever saw the survey of this property was in 2005. Not into go into great length, but it took us 2 years to negotiate for this property before it never went on the market. And that was part of our negotiations. But I had previously built the ice skating center. We had other properties repositioned here and stuff. So by that time, I actually had moved my family from Houston to here, realizing that if you really want to have an impact in real estate, you need to live here. You need to be a part of this community. Whereas in like the places like Houston, you didn't need to do that per se. It's helpful. Here, I think it's essential. So I saw this and we negotiated for it. And we actually had two different plans for this thing. One was to revive the Speedway. There was a lot of tourism. The Texas World Speedway was one of the best tourism attractions around. And all the racing people loved the track and stuff like that. So that was one. The other one is to put it into a master plan development eventually. And that really comes from me being raised in Houston and my whole career and seeing out in the future of where, development's going. And so we were willing to purchase the land, operate the racetrack until one of those two business models showed as the most viable. And thus, obviously, we have the business model of building subdivisions and houses. So from 2007 to a racetrack to that is hopefully that looked good.
Yeah, look good.
Now we're in 2020, so I did not expect it to take this long, but it is what it is. We're here now.
So how big is the project in scope?
The entire development, Southern Pointe, is 553 acres. 49 of those acres have been developed for houses. That's what I just showed you.
Yep.
And actually, if you look out past those model homes, out there where you see those big dozers moving dirt, we're now working on our next section and putting in our new entrance at Highway 6 at the Texas World Speedway overpass. And so it's 553 acres. We have 150 residential lots we have delivered. I would say 60% of those lots have houses on them right now.
Yeah.
And they're the three builders that are out here that have fully staffed model homes are, I'm going to turn this again, is Omega, Kaleo, and Stylecraft. People can come out here and, realtors, they can bring their clients out here, meet with a professional sales team, walk the whole house there, actually look and go, I want my house on that lot, and they can deliver it. So we have that. right now we've already built 2 ponds that we haven't figured out which ones will be stocked, but we're going to stock some. But we have 2 ponds. We'll have up to 5 to 6 full ponds as in the recreation areas. And we have, I think, 12 miles, maybe more, of pedestrian hiking trails and stuff. Our trails are actually reclaimed asphalt from the Speedway. And so it gives a little more of that, what I call that Lick Creek rustic feel.
Yeah.
Sorry, my somebody
fine.
tried to call in. Is that the way Lick Creek is, where people get to go out and reconnect and walk. That's what we're trying to kind of create here. So, and we do have. I'll show you from here. You can see the beginning of the park right there. And so what we have is in the areas right up next to our parking areas and stuff, we'll do concrete, and then it'll transition out to that reclaimed asphalt into the pond areas. Our next section that we're going to bring in, we're going to put a dog park in. That's actually been the #1 thing that our residents have asked for. Mm-hmm. Because actually our residents, we have, when you buy a house in Southern Pointe, you have gas, obviously electric. We have fiber optic to the back door. So when they walk in, it is turned on, and that fiber optic service, the HOA manages, and we are about 1/3 of the cost of Suddenlink and they get fiber optic service.
Wow.
And so with our amenities, so people be able to get out and connect and walk or work out and come back into their homes and, be able to work or video stream. That's kind of the package we're delivering for these families.
Well, you covered it. Hey, what's the general price point out there?
Right now, the average sales price has been $284,000.
Okay.
I don't have the numbers in front of me.
That's fine.
But I would say the low was probably 230. I'd have to check that.
No, that's fine.
We've had a couple of houses that I consider way on the high end because they got to back up to the pond, to the recreation area.
Yeah.
I think kind of built a little higher. So, but right now, 284,000, and that is, we really want to live at that spot.
Yeah.
We see in this market, there are some really great developments in the College Station ISD market that are delivering for those 350s, 4s, 5s. They have really nice amenities. What we don't have is for those, what I call those strong backbone, the workers that, middle management, dual incomes. We have nurses out here. We have firefighters, that first home move up. Yep. That's really the people we want to serve.
Yeah, and that's the underserved people in this community. Hey, it's great information, Bill. I drove by the new entrance today, and there were like 10 bulldozers out there, so I can't imagine what that cost. But you are working very hard out there. The new entrance is going to look great. The gas excites me. The fiber optics excites me. The price point excites me. So you guys are hopefully going to deliver a great project. There's many homes built out there already. People are living out there already. So I'm going to encourage everybody to get in your car, go drive out there and see these guys. Now let's talk about real estate real quick. Closing costs is a question I get all the time. People save and save and save for their down payment, and then they don't know what closing cost is. Closing costs can be 2 to 5% of your home closing. It's really closer to 2 in most cases. But that includes title expenses, origination fees, bank fees, escrow, you have to pay a couple months of taxes, a year of insurance. cost for your appraisal and inspections. So there is closing costs when you're buying a home, especially on first-time home buyers like they're going to see out at Southern Pointe. Don't forget about the closing costs. That is something you need to save for as well. Some of the builders are actually covering closing costs now, which is exciting, and it helps people get in their homes a whole lot quicker. If you can come down with your down payment, some of the builders are covering the closing cost, which can save you $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. So keep that in mind. Hey, Bill, thank you very much. I'm proud of what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
Anything else?
No, I would just say bring your people out and meet with the at the fully staffed model homes.
Yep.
They are there. Those professionals are there to take care of y'all's clients.
Yep.
So bring them on out.
Yep. There's 3 model homes out there. They're beautiful and good salespeople out there. There they are.
There they are.
All right, my friend.
Okay. Thank you.
Go back to work.
Much. Okay. You too. Bye-bye.